Hi, Siva here from Lyzr. I'm super excited to announce the launch of Skott, the AI content marketeer. So Skott is an agent, meta agent, I would say, which is a combination of multiple task agents built on Lyzr agent framework, as you could see below in the workflow. Skott can do research about your company, your competitors, your industry, anything related to any news related to your industry on a daily basis, write SEO optimized blog posts, improve the blog post to a human like content, removing any AI flavor, post it automatically, and then use that blog post as the base and have multiple social media agents use them, divide them into five chunks and post them automatically across all the social media channels that you want Scott to post across. And the whole thing runs in an autonomous way every single day. And why? Because Scott will eventually help you increase your digital presence. Scott will help your brand be more visible and discoverable, eventually leading to inbound leads, isn't it? That's the whole purpose of Scott. We actually started building Scott based on the feedback we got from our customers who are using JSON, which is our AI sales SDR, which is sales development rep. They said, look, while JSON, the AI SDR, is doing outbound like outreach and converting leads into meetings, we also need our digital presence to be strong enough so that when customers get an email from JSON, they go and search in the internet, and our brand should be more visible and discoverable. That's where Scott comes into picture. So that's why we actually started building Scott in the first place, and we have few customers in private preview, and we are now making it generally available for everyone to try. So how does Scott work? It all starts with like this is what happens under the hood, and we are very comfortable sharing what's happening under the hood because Scott is 100% customizable. This is unlike any other SaaS products that you see in the market. Scott is built on agent framework, so you have access to all the prompts that we use in the backend. You have access to all the fine tuning that we use in the backend. So you have complete control. Why you don't have to move any needle in the first place. You don't have to literally customize anything. You can run as is, but if at all you need, you have access to everything. So that's why Scott is very different from these one-shot SaaS platforms where you don't have control. And with Scott built on Lyzr agent framework, you have complete control on all the agents. So how does Scott work? It all starts with supplying your website URL and some additional data about your brand to the research agent, which actually scores the entire internet, cutting across Perplexity API, Google News, DuckDuckGo, and any other data that it could collect regarding about your company, your competitors, your customers, your industries, like I mentioned earlier. And that data written into a scratch pad is then accessed by the blog post composer, which you can actually give instructions. Hey, like write me. I mean, I want Bloomberg style blog posts or New York Times article style blog posts or a BuzzFeed style blog post. You can give additional instructions like what is the view point of view, first person, second person, third person. What is the tone, like personal, formal, casual. So you can give all those configurations and additional instructions, and you can also give set of SEO keywords to the composer, and some additional examples. You can give two or three blog posts that you really like, which you can which Lyzr will which sorry will Scott which Scott will use as examples to compose a blog post. If you don't know, if you're not sure about your SEO keywords, don't worry, just enable the SEO analyzer. SEO analyzer now looks into your competitors and see what SEO keywords work really for them and add that automatically to the list of SEO keywords. So by doing that, your blog post composer has complete information coming from you and the SEO keywords, but also has access to the daily scratch pad. So it's able to really write compelling and engaging blog posts on a daily basis. But before sending it to you, which is human in the loop for review, it goes through another agent of Lyzr, which does a human-like enrichment. This is a feature that Lyzr agent has automatically. So we have all the Lyzr agents with this feature. So it goes through human-like enrichment where any AI flavor of the blog post is removed and only the human-like content is kind of shared with you. But even before that, another important concept called self-reflection happens, which is once the blog post is generated, it actually goes through self-reflection to double check if the agent picked up all the instructions, if it picked all the SEO keywords, if it picked all the configurations, if it used the data in the scratch pad to the best effect. So it goes through all of these checkbox, tick marks once again to ensure that the content is really good before even it converts into human. Like then it comes to you for review, you can just edit and publish, or you can send it, give a feedback to the blog post composer to recompose the whole thing. But once it's published, the set of social media agents kick in, whichever social media channels that you have enabled. The agents kick in, pick up the blog posts, chunk them into multiple smaller chunks, generate AI images for each social media post and automatically post. Or if you give access to your image repository, it will pick a relevant image and post automatically. The LinkedIn posts are longer and more professional. The Twitter posts are shorter. Again, here you can choose the language, the tone that you want, but the whole thing happens in about max 15 to 20 minutes end to end. And ideally, we recommend ideally, we recommend one blog post per day and probably 4 to 5 social media posts per channel in a day so that you kind of don't overdo it. But if you want to overdo it, if you want to use it the way you want, who stops? We don't stop because Scott comes with unlimited usage access. So Scott runs locally on your cloud server, ensuring 100% data privacy and competence and compliance. Scott, like I said, is obviously customizable. You can even change the name of Scott to literally anything else. So in a way, you have complete control on Scott. So you can run Scott as much as you want because you pay for compute directly to cloud servers like AWS. You pay directly to the large language models like GPT-4o or Claude 3 Opus or Google Gemini, whichever LLM large language models that you want to use, or even Llama 3, whichever that you really want to use. So you have complete, what to say, you pay for the compute and LLM as per usage. For Scott, it's a fixed fee of $1,999 per month, no throttling literally, and that's the best part about Scott. So for there is a one-time implementation fee of $8,000, which is what we charge for obviously training and customizing Scott in the very beginning. But for qualified customers, you not only get that $8,000 waived off, but also 3 month of license fee waived off by us. So it's a 3 month trial, that extended trial that we say you get because we really want to prove what Scott could do for you and then literally replace most of your marketing functions or automate your marketing functions with Scott. The Scott is an autonomous AI content marketer, isn't it? So that's our real intent, which is to help you automate, get you more, automate your marketing process, get your brand highly discoverable on the internet, so that you convert literally inbound, lot of inbound leads. You get a lot of inbound leads over a period of time. So that's what Scott can do. Do check out Jason, our AI SDR, and we have more such autonomous AI agents that we would be releasing on a monthly basis. So just continue to, like you collect Pokemon cards, continue to adopt all the AI agents and see if you can get to the stage where 80% of your business is actually run by really intelligent AI agents built on Lyzr agent framework.